In this video, we are going to be talking about governance information. Let us click on number 5, which is governance information. We will be focusing on 5.1 and 5.2 in this part 1 of governance information. Let's click on 5.1, maintain SGB members. When you click on 5.1, a window opens up detailing all the SGB members. Remember, as of now it says active members. If you wish to view past non-active members, you can click on this button over here. But let's keep it at active members. If you want to add a new member, you click on this button here and you can select from the two tabs, select the type of member. So for example, a new principal. You can also click on the name of the person that you'd like to add. For example, if there's already a member that you wish to add, you can search for them if they're one of the parents and then click on go. Let's click on done. If you want to edit a member, you just select the member you want to edit and click on edit member. Now we see the other tab, member details. Under member details, there's the surname, name, initials, home language, level of education, capacity on SGB, and a lot of other information that can be added. Remember that the fields marked in blue and with stars next to them are compulsory and will need to be filled in. Once you've done added your, so for example, we're going to add a second language. We click on save. Your information has been saved. Once you've done, click on done. If you wish to remove a member, you can click on the person and then say delete member. Are you sure? Yes, you want to delete them. If you want to verify composition, let's click on that. You can see from the title of the elected SGB member, as of now there are no members under principal. There are 4 members of the CS educator, 1 member in the other staff, 8 parents, guardians, no learner representatives, and 0 co-opted. The total number of SG members is 13. So you can use this as a quick summary to make sure that you have included everyone. If you wish to print out your SGB members, click on this print out button here. If you wish to search for a specific member, click over here and then click on go. Once you've finished adding and editing your SGB members, click on done. Now let's move on to 5.2, maintain current SGB functions. When this window opens, you will see 1, 2, 3 tabs along the top. There are 3 pages that you will need to fill in. You can select for the year, the current year, or you can change it to a previous year if you wish to view previous SGB functions. On the first tab, SGB functions, page 1, you need to answer each question by entering the correct number in the block provided. The block provided are these blocks over here. Let's start with 3.2. The school has a duly selected, properly constituted SGB executive. Now, for this specific one, you need to enter 1 if that statement is true, or 2 if it is no. To edit, just click in there and type in 2 or 1. 3.3. Indicate the frequency with which the SGB structures meet. There's a key over here to tell you and help you to decide. 0 means that does not exist. Number 1, it does not meet. Number 2, once a year. 3, once a quarter. 4, once a month. 5, once a fortnight. 6, once a week. For example, if the SGB meets once a quarter, it'll be 3. For the executive of the SGB, they meet once a month. For the SGB subcommittee for finance, they also meet once a month. For the SGB subcommittee for grounds and buildings, they also meet once a month. Now, assess the effectiveness of the SGB. Once again, it gives you a code to choose from. 1 meaning the SGB exists but does not meet, or number 4 all the way to number 4, which means the SGB functions well. There is a high level of participation, there has been significant achievements by the structure. Moving on to 3.5, indicate which of the following are done or have been done by the governing body. You can select in here, either clicking in it, or if you're starting at the top by pressing enter, or using your arrow keys to move between the cells. If you want to clear the whole page or all the cells in the grid, you can press F2 and you'll clear everything. All you need to do is work through this list, saying either 1 for yes or 2 for no. Remember, once you've made any changes, click on save. Let's move on to SGB functions page 2. A very similar layout. Remember, you can use enter or your arrow keys to move between the cells of the grid using your up and down arrow keys, or enter as soon as you've entered your answer. 3.5, indicate which of the following are done or have been done by the governing body. Number 1 for yes and number 2 for no. For example, if the governing body has purchased textbooks, education materials, or equipment for the school out of their own school funds. If they have, press number 1. If they haven't, press number 2. 3.6. Indicate the current status of the SGB with respect to the following areas. Has the SGB an approved constitution? Yes, 1, no, 2. The school has a school management team? If yes, 1. If no, number 2. 3.8. Indicate the frequency with which the following school structures meet. Remember, it's the same as the previous tab. Use the key and then fill in the information here. Remember to save any changes that have been made. Let's move on to page 3. Answer each question by entering the correct number in the block provided. 3.9. Assess the effectiveness of the SMT. Choosing from the guide over here, either from number 1, SMT exists but does not meet, or number 4, the SMT functions well. There is a high level of participation, there has been significant achievements by the structure. 3.10. Assess the relationship between SGB and SMT. For all these options below, you can choose 1 being yes or 2 being no. Remember to save any changes that you've made. If you wish to print out any of the pages, you can use this button here, print. Once you've finished and you've saved, click on done. And that is 5.2.